Good morning, everyone. If you haven't met Anastasia, when you do, you'll very quickly recognise that she's in charge, and she's just instructed me to get this show on the road, or else. So, it's 9 o'clock. My name's Lou Irving. I'm helping chair some of the sessions today, but in particular I want to welcome you to day 2 of what already has been a highly successful meeting. And in particular last night there were some terrific talks that will actually come up in discussion today. Before going any further, I just want to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land that we're working on at present. As well as doing that, I also just want to highlight that, as was pointed out by Kirsty last night, that our Indigenous colleagues are at more risk of the conditions that we're actually talking about, viral, bacterial infections. And so it's highly relevant that we keep them in mind. And as Kirsty mentioned last night, there was a special segment of the recent concept conference that was held in Brisbane about the effects of influenza and other respiratory viruses on Indigenous people. Just in passing, the same applies for many other conditions, including lung cancer, which is a condition that I work with. We've got a terrific meeting. Just to remind you that it is even stronger if people ask questions and make comments. Again, I'll remind you that it's a very diverse group of people who have expertise across a wide range of subspecialties in respiratory viruses. I want to thank our sponsors, which we'll do again. I want to acknowledge the Secretariat of the Immunisation Coalition. I want to advertise Jim Buttery's spit test. Now, so if you want to be part of it, and please do, it's outside. You might find it's very difficult to spit on command, and you might think about having a glass of water before you do it. There's a prize for the person who can fill the container with the least number of spits. It took me about 50. What other announcements? I don't think there are any other announcements. So we need the chairperson for the first talk. Great. I'll hand over.
Thank you. Morning, everyone. So welcome back. Obviously a great night last night, and don't seem to be too many ill effects of the nice wine that we had with dinner. Paul Griffin's my name. I'm an infectious diseases physician and clinical microbiologist at the Mater in sunny or wet, as the case may be at the moment, Queensland, and it's my pleasure to moderate this session. As with all of the talks here, we've got amazing speakers with long and impressive bios, so I won't read the whole thing out. I encourage you to have a look at that on the website. And there is the structure today. There's an opportunity for questions after each talk, and then for most of the sessions today, we'll have a little bit of a Q&A or a panel discussion as well. So if you don't get time to get your question in, don't worry, there'll be opportunities during that. And of course, when you do come to asking questions, make sure you use the microphone, because we are joined by a lot of people online.